Ladies and gentlemen, over the past 24 to 48 hours, maybe even 72 hours, it has been absolutely insane with Nintendo Switch 2 updates and leaks. So many announcements going on, games leaking out, new Zelda news. There's just so much to talk about. So I'm about to catch you up on everything that's been going on, as well as maybe some new news as well, or new leaks. And maybe this is going to be a very big week for Nintendo announcements. So let's go ahead and get right into this video. Yeah, not only do I have all the new rumors, updates, leaks, news, all that good stuff, I don't even want to say it's like, what do I want to say it is? There's people posting, I guess, and these people are leakers, journalists, whatever, that this week we're getting the Zelda Nintendo Direct announcement, whatever. Hell, maybe by the time this video comes out, that's already happened. So potentially, we're in for something very exciting. So before we get started, if you could hit a like and subscribe, that would truly mean the world to me. Also, if you could follow me on Instagram and Twitter, well then hey, that would be freaking cool too. And let's go ahead and get right into this video. So first, it almost felt fake. But the first thing I want to talk about is Kingdom Hearts 4. Obviously, there was a lot of Kingdom Hearts 4 news over the past few days. And I honestly just thought this game was never going to come out. And now this game has pretty much switched spots with Dragon Quest XII. Obviously in October we have the Kingdom Hearts games coming over to the Switch 2. But in the last recent Nintendo Direct, they showed off Kingdom Hearts 4 there. And that was like the first time we had seen it in a very long time. And now over the past weekend we got an extended look at Kingdom Hearts 4. And we can see the first world Sora is going to go to, or not the first one he's going to go to, but the first world that they're showing off is the Coco movies, or the Coco movie that is now getting a sequel. They just revealed so much about it, and it feels crazy now that I'm thinking about it because I can't remember anything. I know there's a Kingdom Hearts anime coming out on Disney Plus, and I think if you go to the eShop listing for Kingdom Hearts 4, it shows you more descriptions about the game. But the absolute main thing that I want to cover is they said no matter what, they can say without a doubt that the game will be out in 2027 without delays. I think they said late 2027, which I'm actually perfectly fine with that. But the fact they're saying no delays makes me think 100% this is coming out, and I cannot wait for that, and I cannot wait for Kingdom Hearts in October on the Switch 2. Now, a game that has been thrown around quite a bit, like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if this comes out, we get a remaster, a sequel or something, is Simpsons Hit and Run. Now, if you've never played these games, when I was little, this was like another form of Grand Theft Auto. Like, all the Simpsons games felt so cool, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, now the Simpsons might not be the coolest thing, but back when I was a young whippersnapper, it was just so cool. And this game is actually pretty expensive if you go buy a retro copy. So we've all been thinking it would be really cool to get some kind of new version of this game. And Matt Groening, which I actually think it's pronounced Groening that I read somewhere, but I'm going to say Groening, the creator of The Simpsons, recently said about the game, like getting a new version or something in the future would certainly be a treat. And then he said, I think the original game is coming back in some form. And that is crazy to hear that straight up from the creator of The Simpsons. Now, there is a couple options on the table here. One of them I don't think a lot of people are thinking about, and it's the option I hope that doesn't happen. But one, they could just sell a remastered version of this, and I think that'd be pretty cool. I think that's the best option here. Two, this could come to Nintendo Online. That would be pretty cool. Like the GameCube version. I don't think it would happen, but that would be cool. And the other option, which I don't want to happen, and I don't know if it would happen now, but The Simpsons has been like a really big part of Fortnite for the past few years. Like every time I play Fortnite, there's some kind of Simpsons something or another going on. So I was thinking, what if they just released that game inside of Fortnite, or a version of that game inside of Fortnite? Because Fortnite has cars, it has Simpsons characters, it has Simpsons like towns and universes and shit. So what if they release that in Fortnite? I hope it doesn't go that route, but regardless, the fact that some kind of ball is rolling is very exciting. And I also want to highlight something that Nintendo is doing that is very, very cool. Even though me personally, I will not be taking place in this because I don't, have time to do this. But, recently Nintendo had gave us this opportunity to complete these Nintendo Online challenges for Donkey Kong. I think you have to play Donkey Kong Bonanza, Donkey Kong Country, maybe Donkey Kong 64. I might have did one of them or something, or messed around with it, but it doesn't seem like it's too big of a challenge, and it's something you could probably do fairly easy, maybe in a weekend. So now, if you complete the entire DK challenge, you will earn a physical 39 card set featuring Donkey Kong from Nintendo Online. And you don't even have to have like Nintendo Platinum points to be able to redeem it. So this is so cool. It is such a neat incentive to do something like this. You have until September 1st to do that, so that's plenty of time to get this done. And I think it's just really neat that Nintendo is doing this, you know what I mean? That's a really, really cool collector's item. So yeah, you might as well try to get something for free, especially if you already have these games or you're playing these games and you use Nintendo Online. Now, the main thing I'm here to talk about today is so many Zelda leaks have been happening. Now, we already seen the console, we've seen the controller, right? I have more pictures of the console, controller, all that stuff, like way more HD pictures. Now we have a third product, which some people are saying one thing, I kind of think it's something else. Then we have people saying that a Nintendo Direct for Zelda is happening this week. Like I said, it could have been announced at the time of this video, and my timing is horrible, so. But in case it hasn't, I still think that's something we could definitely see this week, potentially, especially from the source it's coming from. So let's just start talking about Zelda. Now, this is awesome. I can't wait to play it. It's going to be fun. The console, I want it. I can't afford it, but if I can trade in my Switch 2 towards that, that's a better option. But then also that Pro Controller. So actually, let's start looking at the Pro Controller first, these new pictures, because it really helps you see what the hell's going on here. Then we'll look at these other leaks, and then we'll talk about some other stuff. So first, here is a more HD picture of the actual box for The Legend of Zelda 40th Anniversary Pro Controller for the Switch 2, and there's no doubt in my mind that this thing is 100% real. You know, there were so many people saying like, I don't know, it's so easy to make fake boxes. I just must be misinformed. Who the hell has the access to make fake boxes? I'm not saying you can't do it on like Photoshop, but this is a real box. You know what I mean? Like, you have to have a box supplier to make a box. Sure, you could print out all these pictures, but I think it's a little bit more difficult than people are giving it credit. Like, I just don't see it being a fake, especially with these super HD pictures and then the other leaks we'll get into. Now, there has been people, and forgive me, I just seen some of these pictures on Twitter. I don't know if they used AI to like enhance a picture. I don't know if they did something in Photoshop and Blender, whatever. But we actually have a better look, like an actual look at the controller, or a potential look. It's basically how we were seeing pictures of the Switch 2 before it was officially revealed. And then when it was revealed, we're like, yeah, we already seen mock-ups of this, right? So here is the picture of the controller. It looks so good. Now, I will admit, I wish there was more going on that left side of the controller, like gold in the middle, green on the right. Maybe green on the left. I mean, that would have been pretty cool. I just don't see why I leave that side black, but you know, it's some kind of design choice. Now, what I really want to show you guys is this new picture going around. So this is a picture of the controller, again, like the back side of it, and seeing the back of the box. It's like, yeah, this is real. Well, I'm just going to say it's real. I'm tired of pretending it's not real. But they have a third product that they say that they cannot show off just yet. And a lot of people are saying, well, then this person is just playing, these leaks are fake. And I don't think so. I think depending on if they're a retailer or they're some kind of factory that is putting stuff together or whatever, I think by revealing something too early, it would just kind of pinpoint who has access to these. Now, here are some of the theories about what this could possibly be. Number one, I think it might have been Mike Odyssey who showed it off first, so shout out to them. I'll be putting it on the screen. They showed off a box of the Switch 2 Joy-Cons, like Zelda Switch 2 Joy-Cons, the ones that are coming on the special edition console. I don't think that's the case, strictly because Nintendo doesn't really sell themed console Joy-Cons separately. Like, they sell themed Joy-Cons, like the Skyward Sword ones, but they never sold the ones that came with a console separately. Now, the other thing, some people are thinking this is either the actual collector's edition, like the actual box that's coming in with the game box art and everything, or it's the book that would come with the collector's edition, because we did see the Fire Emblem book leak out like 2 weeks before they actually revealed the collector's edition for Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. Now, what I personally think it's going to be for a few reasons. One, because they sell out, especially when there's a demand there. Two, it just makes sense. And three, they did this for the 30th anniversary, and what I think it is an amiibo. Now, they released this little ugly bastard right here for the 30th anniversary. This thing is so damn ugly. I like it. Actually, I love this. And, you know, it's kind of interesting that this is the NES Link from Zelda 1, and on the back of the controller and in the 40th anniversary logo, you see the same little sprite right here. Now, I don't think it would be the same character model right here, even though they're showing that off in the logos. Every time I look at this, it is so damn ugly. But what I think it is 100% an amiibo. Ocarina of Time has so many of the Zelda fans and just Nintendo fans in general. Some of their favorite characters are character models like Young Link, Adult Link, that Zelda, that Ganon, the Deku Tree, the little forest characters, Epona, just so many, the actual Ocarina, which, now that I'm thinking about it, that would be pretty cool. I'm almost certain, though, that it's an amiibo for the 40th anniversary, and it's kind of cool that it could be, honestly, anything Zelda related. Now, I also have this post right here from Reese Kiwi Talks, kind of hyping a lot of people up. And he says, calling it Zelda Direct next week with Ocarina of Time release date and Zelda movie trailer. A lot of people have been saying September. I think Nash Weedle might have even said September 12th, or an exact date is when we're seeing more. Now, if this game is coming out in November, I do think promoting it in September makes a lot of sense, like that 60-day run-up. But a lot of people actually sent me this post in Instagram DMs and asked me what do I think. And, you know, Reese is a gaming journalist. He interviews like Rockstar and Retro Studios and Bethesda and all that stuff, right? So maybe they've heard some stuff that we just don't know about. This is actually one of those things I don't have a real opinion on because we'll eventually get the news when we get it. But I do think it is cool that people of that caliber are saying like, hey, I'm calling it now next week. So time will tell on this, man. But I am starting to get like overly excited. But ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about this? Because your opinion matters most. I would really love to hear your thoughts and opinions down below. Are you excited for Zelda? Are you excited for Kingdom Hearts? I forgot everything else we already talked about already, but just let me know what you guys are thinking. And if you made it to this part of the video, if you could do me a favor, hit a like and subscribe on the way out. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter on the way out, and consider becoming a channel member, and we will be streaming multiple times this week. And you guys know me. I'll see you very soon with a new video. Peace.